Welcome to Engineers Academy. Subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to receive the notification for the upcoming videos. Now we are going to solve this problem 239. So it is from 7th edition. So in this problem it is said that the slender quarter circular member of mass is built in at its support O. So this is that quarter circular member. Determine the moment of its weight about point O. So then we need to find the moment of the weight of this circular member about this point O, right? So it is said that use table G3 as necessary to determine the location of the mass center of the body, right? So center of mass of the body. So we will use table D3. So here this is not D3. We will use D4. This is D4 table, right? So this is the error in this statement. So I have picked this from D4 table, right? So in D4 table it is said that if we have this quarter circular rod, right, so then its G, its center of mass is at a distance of 2r divided by pi, right? So if this is positive x-axis and this is positive y, so this is the point G, and this distance both are equal, right? And this is equal to 2r divided by pi. So now as we see here is that I have also drawn this positive x-axis and this is positive y-axis and this is that point G, right? So if I write G, so then this will be the weight of this quarter circular rod, right? So then this distance will be according to table D4. So then this distance will be what? This distance, let's suppose if this is y distance, so then this distance will be 2r. So here the r is equal to b. So if I write, so r is equal to b, so then I will write 2b divided by pi, right? And similarly this will be the x dash length from the origin, right? So this is the origin and this length is also 2b divided by pi, right? So now if I extend this force, so if I move this force along the line of action of this force, so then if we bring this force here, right? So if I draw this force here, so if this force is here now, let's suppose, so the perpendicular distance of this force from this point O, so then this will be the perpendicular distance of this force from this point O, right? So then this will be equal to, this distance will be equal to r minus x dash, right? So this is the moment arm for this weight, right? So now if you want to find the moment about point O, so then it will be equal to mg, right? And let's assume that this direction is positive, that is the clockwise moment is positive. So then it will be mg into its moment arm. So this is its moment arm. So I will write, so then r, what is r? So here the r is b, right? So I will write b. So it will be b minus x dash, right? So I will write mg, and x dash is what? By using this table, x dash is minus 2b divided by pi, right? So now if we take b as a common, so then moment about point O will be mgb, and it will be 1 minus 2 divided by pi, right? So this is the moment about O, and as we can see that this weight is producing clockwise moment, right? So then the direction of this moment is clockwise, right? So this is clockwise moment. So this is the answer for this problem 239, 7th edition. Now the next problem is problem 240, right? So in this problem it is said that this 30 Newton force is applied perpendicular to the portion BC. So this is this portion BC and it is perpendicular to this BC bent bar. So we need to determine the moment of P about point B, about this point, and then about point A, right? So about point B, it is very simple. So the moment about point B is equal to the force, that is 30 Newton, right? And the perpendicular distance from point B. So this is the perpendicular distance. This is directly given, right? So this will be 30 into 1.6, right? So this will give us the moment about point B. So this comes out to be 48 Newton meters, right? And this moment about point B is clockwise, right? So this is producing clockwise moment. So let's suppose the clockwise direction is positive, so then it will be clockwise moment, right? Now we need to find the moment about point A, right? So then we need to find the angle of this force, or we need to find the angle of this bent bar. Now we need to find the moment about point A, right? So then let me draw some lines on this, some reference lines. So let's suppose if I draw this line, this line is perpendicular with this arm BC. Let me also draw this arm BC as well. So let's suppose this is that arm BC. So the angle between this red line and this arm BC is 90 degrees, right? So this is 90 degrees. And now if I draw a horizontal line as well, let's suppose if I draw this line, right? So this line, so if this angle is 45, so then this angle is also 45. These are the vertical angles, right? And as we can see that this angle as a whole, this angle is 90, right? So this is 90, so then this is also 90. So if this is 90 and this is 45, so then this will be 90 minus 45, so then this angle will be 45, right? So now we will be able to find the moment arms of the rectangular components of this P, right? So then if I resolve this force into its components, right? So let me draw a horizontal line here as well. So let's suppose this is horizontal line. So now here we can see that this force P is perpendicular to this BC line, right? And this line, this horizontal line is perpendicular with this AB arm, right? So then we can see that this 45 degree angle and this 45 degree angle, these both of these are same, right? This line is also perpendicular with this BC arm, and this force P is also perpendicular with this BC arm. And this line is horizontal, this line is also horizontal. This means that this angle is also 45 degrees, right? So now if we resolve this force into its components, let's suppose if I draw its components, so then this will be the horizontal component of this force, and this will be the vertical component of this force, right? So now let me draw this. Let's suppose this is the reference axis, so this is positive x-axis, this is positive y-axis. So then we will be able to write that this is f of x and this is f of y. Or let's suppose if this is p, so then p of x and p of y, right? So now p of x, so p of x, so the angle is 45 and it is made with p of x, so it will be p cos of 45 degrees, right? So then it will be p of x will be equal to 30 cos of 45 degrees. And similarly p of y will be p sine of 45, so it will be 30 sine of 45 degrees, right? So if we solve this, so then p of x comes out to be, so then px and py both comes out to be 21.21, right? So now we want to find the moment about A. So now we need to find the perpendicular distance of f of x from point A and the perpendicular distance of f of y from point A, right? So let me erase this. So now we know that this BC arm is making 45 degrees, right? So let me write it again here. So this is making 45 degrees, right? So now if we find, let's suppose if I draw a vertical line from here, so then this distance will be the perpendicular distance of f of x from point A, right? So let's suppose if I write that this distance is, let's suppose, d1, right? And the perpendicular distance of f of y from A will be this distance. Let me write here. So this distance. So then this distance is, let's suppose, d2, right? So now if we see here, so then this is this distance, right? This d2 is equal to this distance. So this distance, this d2 is the cos component of this BC arm, right? So this is 1.6. The length of this BC arm is 1.6 and this angle is 45. So then d2 is, and this angle is also 45. So then d2 is 1.6 cos of 45 degrees, right? So then this will be d2. Now to find this d1 distance, so then if let's suppose if I extend this line, so then this distance, right? So this distance is how much? So this distance d2 is the cos component, so then this will be the sine component. So we can write here that this distance, let's suppose if this is point O, so then this OC distance is how much? This is 1.6 sine of 45 degrees, right? So then d1 will be equal to, let's suppose if I write this point also is A, so then d1 will be OA. So this OA length is 1.6 meters, so I will write 1.6 plus this distance, OC distance, so it will be 1.6 sine of 45 degrees, right? So this will be d1. So now we want to find moment about A, and let's assume that this is the positive direction, clockwise moment is positive. So then as here we can see that P of X also producing clockwise moment and P of Y is also producing clockwise moment, right? So then we will write plus P of X, and the perpendicular distance of P of X is d1, right? So we will write d1, and then we will write P of Y, and the perpendicular distance of P of Y from A is this d2, right? So we will write d2. So now I will write P of X is 21.21, right, and d1 is 1.6 plus 1.6 sine of 45 degrees plus P of Y. So P of Y is 21.21 and it is 1.6 cos of 45 degrees, right? So when we solve this comes out to be 81.9 Newton meter, right, and the direction is clockwise, right? So this is the solution of this problem.